Bring upon them the day of evil and destroy them.
Hello everyone. In 4 days time I'll be leaving Thailand, and in total I will have been here for 52 days, and I've just been reflecting on while I've been here. I've not typically done a lot. I certainly haven't ventured out and done as much exploring as what some people have. I've just been here dossing, really, entertaining myself as modestly as possible, and just chilling, mate. I thought I'd make a little video on a few things about Thailand or Bangkok, or the areas that I've stayed in, that have surprised me the most, or things that you might want to consider before you come to Thailand. It's hot, mate, like mega hot. It's really hot, it's really humid. Most of the people that you'll see enjoying the sunshine, as in sunbathing, will be Western Europeans and Americans. The locals keep their bodies, their full body, a lot of them, most of them, if they work outside, they keep their bodies covered up as much as possible. Whatever skin they've got on show, a lot of them will, I don't know what it is they're using, but it's thick and white. They use it as a barrier to protect themselves from the sun. It's a status symbol. The whiter your skin is, the higher your status, because the darker your skin is, the more you've been outside. And the only people that are outside in the heat are the people that have to be outside, like the people that work outside. And if you've got money, you don't have to work outside. You'll see advertisements, if you see majority of people on Thai television, paintings and photos of like the Thai royal family, and they've got always got very pale skin. They have injections to keep their skin pale. They sell all sorts of cosmetics to keep your skin pale. Where I come from, the sun is pretty rare, so everyone's striving to get a tan. Whereas here, because the sun's out all the time, having the lighter skin you have, the more status you have, the more money you've got. The conversion rate from the British pound to the Thai baht is nowhere near as good as what it used to be years and years ago. But as Thailand's got more and more popular, the conversion rates definitely, thought I heard a big hiss then, but actually it was a bird. Thought I might have been about to step on a lizard. I'm going to get out of this little bit and just walk on the path somewhere. I'll give you a few examples of how cheap things are. A large beer, like a bottle of beer, out of a shop, you'll be looking at about 50-60 baht, which is just over a pound. I think it's 45 baht to the pound at the minute. The hotel that I'm staying in, that has air conditioning, a gym, swimming pool, it's right next to a big park with another gym. My hotel room for 1 month was 300 quid, I think, for 4 weeks. The gym in the park that I just mentioned, that's a big gym. It's got everything in there you need. That was 150 baht for the month, which is less than a fiver, easily less than a fiver, probably less than 3 quid. If you smoke, a packet of cigarettes is about £1.60, it's like 70 baht. They've got like the Boris bikes, you like ping the QR code on your phone and you go for a bike ride. It's 10 baht an hour, which is nothing, mate. Street food's cheap as anything. It's just cheap. Like, if you're thinking about coming to Thailand, you really don't have to worry about budgeting too much. The most expensive thing that you'll lay out for is probably the flight. Obviously, unless you're planning on coming here and going mental, because there's plenty of ways that you can lose a couple of £100 in a day, but you'd have to be going for it. The traffic is mental, specifically the moped traffic. You'll get, I don't know, the most I've seen on a bike is 5. A couple of lads in a hotel I'm staying in reckon they've seen 7 on a bike. They'll cram as many people on a moped as they possibly can. They'll be up on the path. They're crazy. They're crazy. I think it's the second highest place in the world for road traffic collisions. Yeah, you see some crazy sights. You'll have a lady who will have maybe a skirt or a dress on, or she's getting all dolled up to go out for the night, and she'll sit on the back of a moped, side saddle, not hold on, and they just sit there looking at their phone while the guy riding it, takes them wherever they need to go, mate. They also have like moped taxis here if you want to get somewhere quick. But don't assume just because you're paying for a service that the thing that you are doing isn't very dangerous. A couple of weeks ago I saw the thing that stayed in my mind the most, and I just thought nothing's going to beat that. There was a guy riding a bike. Behind the guy, he had a spare car tyre leaning up against his back. Leaning up against that, facing backwards, is a toddler, 2 or 3 years old, facing her mum, who's holding her against the tyre, with the tyre up against the dad, and in her left hand she's got a baby, right? So there's the dad, the spare car tyre, a little tiny kid, right, small enough to be in a nappy, the mum, and a baby on a moped. None of them with helmets on, just going through the middle of the city traffic, mate. Like one crash, and that's, your entire family is wiped out. But geezer's in a rush, isn't he? And something that I actually really love about Thailand is people. It seems to be that people are free to attempt to earn a couple of quid. Like if you want to get a trolley, it's crazy, but if you want to get a trolley and push it through the middle of the city, find anywhere that you feel suitable, make a barbecue, and just sell chicken kebabs, sell anything, you're free to do so. If you want to open your front room window and just have a fridge just inside the window and sell drinks, you're free to do so. Anything. It is funny because there's things here that are illegal that they only sell at night on the markets, and they have to try and hide it and make it seem like it's something else. But some of the things that are illegal are quite surprising, but only because of the things that are legal. One of the things that I find surprising to be illegal are adult toys, like bedroom toys. I find it surprising that they're illegal. I don't know if they're illegal to own, but they're illegal to sell. And the only reason why I find that so surprising is because of all the other goings on in that trade or in that industry that happen very frequently. One of the things that's blown me away the most about things that are legal and illegal is vaping. Vaping is illegal. People sell vapes, vape pens in like pop-up little marketplaces like what I was talking about, but because it's illegal, it's completely unregulated, and most vape pens that you can buy, the lowest strength that I can find is 30 milligrams of nicotine, which is an insane amount of nicotine. A lot of them are 50 milligram, which is literally poisonous. I can't find anywhere that sells vape liquid under 30 milligram. And that's why, me personally, why I've ended up back on the smokes. And I'll probably continue to stay back on the smokes until I get back to England and buy some vape liquid. I can see the reason why vape pens, especially all the ones, say like back in England, I've heard that they're going to go illegal, and I can see why they should go illegal, because they spent all that time apparently trying to make sure that cigarettes weren't being marketed or nicotine products weren't being marketed to children. So they've put them behind the shutters, they've put the warning labels on them, they've put the grotesque pictures on them, they've stopped selling them in tins, they've stopped selling menthol cigarettes, and then they allow the same companies roll out these obviously aimed at children flavours, and they're like 20 milligram. I think the average cigarette's probably got 3 or 4 milligram of nicotine in, and they're rolling out these you know, there's a flavour that I used to buy called Mother's Milk. It's like a vanilla creamy flavour. Yeah, banana, you know what I'm talking about. I can see the value in making them illegal, but you know, little 4 milligram liquid that you put into a small pen, not the big lung hit ones where people are like smoking a bong or whatever. Yeah, but for here specifically in Thailand, it surprises me that vaping is illegal. You can have prostitutes and weed literally delivered to your hotel door. Put 5 people on a moped, none of them with helmets on. You can go and get a massage from a girl that looks like she left high school 6 months ago, and when your massage is finished, she may or may not offer other services that will not cost you a lot of money. They've got strip clubs, they've got brothels, they've got shooting clubs. There's a place where if you've got the money, you can shoot RPGs and machine guns at water buffalo and cows. But you can go to prison for up to 10 years and you can be fined up to 30,000 baht for vaping. What the f***? The last thing that I found surprising, and my absolute favourite thing about the whole time that I've been here, mate, it's the lizards, mate. If you go for a walk in the parks, they have like Asian water monitor lizards, or I'm sure they just call them water monitor lizards. And some of them are huge, and they're everywhere, mate. One more pretty important thing to consider, or just trust me, take my advice. If you don't know already, the toilet situation. In Thailand, the waste pipes are like very narrow, so they don't flush toilet paper down the toilet. They use a bum gun, which is like a water hose, and they clean their bum. And then I don't know what they do, mate, but this water pressure thing, it doesn't make sense to me. So you sit there, you have a shit, and then you squirt a load of water up your bumhole, and then what? Drip dry? Because if you're drying on something, then you're wiping, aren't you? But you were going to wipe anyway. Anyway, yeah, you're going to wipe, aren't you? And every time I've done it, right, I've squirted my bum with the water and I thought, yep, that's clean. And the water comes out a fair rate. That's clean. And then I wipe it to wipe it dry. And guess what? It ain't clean, mate. Bring yourself some baby wipes and bring yourself some nappy sacks. Fuck knows what the girls are doing. Because I believe girls go front to back. So I don't know what they're doing with the bum gun. Poor bloody things. Nappy sacks, mate. And nappy sacks, baby wipes, and don't worry about the nappy sacks, because the other thing that most Westerners will dislike or notice is the Thais' overuse of single-use plastics. There's any people out there that genuinely believe that they're saving the world because they turn the standby light off and they do all their recycling. Yeah, you're in for a shock if you come Thailand, mate. Yeah, boy. Let's have some more lizards. Yeah, so what if I've had a bit?
I'm a motherfucking animal, a cannonball on beats. I'm a cannibal, I'll eat up every rapper from your street. So it's peak for the rest of these, they're never next to speak. There's no rest for the wicked, whilst the wicked breathes heat in degrees so immeasurable. I'm levels up from your leveled up bars, I'm exceptional. You're just acceptable. So Mr. Face Aches is coming right through to knock you off from your pedestals. All I say is credible, that's incredible. Not an edible dude, but you could eat my genitals. I'm Jean-Claude Van Damme, cross with Mr. Handman, and I'll do a hand